Hi friends, welcome back to Arc Tutorials. This is Angular 17 full tutorial series for absolute beginners as well as expert developers joining us from previous versions of Angular. Today is the last episode on learning about pipes. So far we have extensively covered everything about the pipes, and today is the last episode on pipes where we are learning about how to parameterize a pipe. Let's get started. This is part 38 of the series. Before we get started, please continue to support me and my channel by liking, commenting and subscribing to my channel. If you need any tech support or training for your job, write to me at surya.aradh@gmail.com. Alright, so following is the playlist that we have created so far, and it's an extensive one that we are building. We are on episode number 38. Today we are learning about parameterizing pipe. We know that pipes are extremely powerful features for transforming data that is displayed in the templates. You can also think of them like simple functions that can accept an input value, transform it, and then return the transformed value. We have done that in the previous episodes, where if you refer to this, we have built our own custom pipe as well. So make sure that you go through episode number 37. So today what we am going to show you is how do you parameterize a pipe. We know how to create a pipe, we know how to use a pipe, but you can pass a lot of parameters to pipe in order to achieve the desired outcome. Alright, so let's get started. Let me fire up the application first. We are building a crew management system on Angular 17. So far, if you have missed out on the previous episodes, make sure that you go through them. Alright, so localhost 4200, this is our application that comes up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create quickly a new individual standalone component, and that way we can learn about param pipe. Alright, so once you open param pipe, you can see in the component that standalone is true, and that means you don't need to inject it anywhere, but we can directly start using it. What that means is that let's go ahead and create a simple route for this component and then map it. So I'm going to copy, or you can just do a like this and add path. I'm covering routes in the next episode onwards, so make sure that all of this would be covered. In the component we will write param pipe component. Alright, now let's get started. Ng serve. While it's building, make sure that you hit that like button for me. Thank you so much in advance. Param pipe, so it says param pipe works. That's the most basic thing about that component. Now let's go ahead and add some data in it, and you learn how to use parameterized pipes. Alright, so first what I'll do is I'll start with some of the most simple things, and then we'll keep adding some um, say new date. What I'm doing, I'm just creating a variable and I'm saying it's a new date. Okay, and you can also say, you can just map it into the template and say current date, and it should show up here. It is showing like this. Okay, now what we'll do is we will parameterize this pipe. Okay, so now you can add different values to this pipe. Okay, the values can be anything like the format that you desire. Okay, it can be dd, YY, whatever format you want for your application. The values will range again from different ways, like if you want to show only dd, only YY, full date, short date, etc. So let me show you that. Now you will write date, that's the param, and then followed by the value. So here I can say short time. Okay, that's it's giving error. Let's check what it is. We have added the current date and it is still not accepting. Let's check what's going wrong. Or let's write dd YYY. It is still not taking. What's wrong? Let's check here. It has got this data. I'm passing a param and I'm saying date colon, and let's do full date. Okay, so it says no pipe found with date. Okay, that makes sense because we did not import the common module. Okay, so what we need to do, common module from, and then what we'll also need to do is bring this module. Since these are standalone, it will be in the imports. Okay, so now this is perfect. Now you can see it is showing only the date. Okay, next, so remember, with standalone components you need to bring in the individual modules into that component. Earlier, Angular 16 till Angular 16, that was not the case. Alright, so now you have different options that you can pass. You can say short date. So now it is just showing 9. So let's put a paragraph so you can see it in the next line. It's C 9/12/2024. So these are the params, okay, which is nothing but the parameters that you are passing. Now similarly, you can also mention a lot of other details that you want. You can pass and customize it accordingly. I'll just show you one more example, then I'll show you with the other formats. So I'm saying current date, it should follow, and date format. Now here I can mention it, like say I want only year, so it shows only 2024, right? Now similarly you can also add uppercase mm, so now it will show you 09. You can add lowercase and it will become 14. Okay, but you can also pass something like say mm and dd, so this will show you 09/24. So that way we can tell what format we want and we can customize it. This is about the date. Now same way, let me show you a couple of more with other pipes that are built in. Let's say amount or anything like a number value, say 124 point something. Okay, and let's display this here and say amount. Okay, so now the entire number is getting displayed. But now I can say it's a currency, and I can tell I'm going to use the currency pipe and say add USD. Okay, and you will add currency followed by what type of currency. So this is the pipe and this is the parameter that we are passing, which is USD. So now it's showing $124. Similarly, if you copy paste and you can make it INR, so you can see the rupees symbol that comes up here. This is another example of parameterizing where I'm passing a parameter USD or INR, EUR, whatever you want to pass, you can pass on that. Alright, we can also pass the number value in this. So let's say you have something like amount, and I can say this is a number pipe, and then it will take a parameter. I'm going to say 1 in front and 0 afterwards. So let's see, 1 digit in the front, and why is this not getting displayed anything? So let's go ahead and change this and make it 122. So I want between 1 to application bundle page reload sent to client. Okay, so that is good. Okay, so that's not getting visible. Let's check what did we do wrong. We have the number and we gave the value. That should be good. Okay, so it should be one dot, my bad. Okay, so here you can see 124.57, because now we are saying anything on that and anything between. So what that 00s means is that format the number with at least, right, with at least one digit in before the decimal. Okay, and up to 2 afterwards. That's what it means. Okay, 2 means, that means anything at least one digit before the decimal and up to 2 digits after. That's what this means. 1.22 means. So this is an example of number, currency, and date. Similarly, you can also have JSON um, thing that you want to format. Say you can have user equal to say user ID 10 and username arc tutorials. So again, this is just a JSON that you are displaying, and it's user and you're displaying the JSON, so it shows object. And now we can say that display it as JSON and up to two tabs, right? Up to two tabs. That's what. Okay, so something is error. We'll check that 1 second. So we can use JSON and we can also mention it up to two decimals. Okay, two spaces, basically two spaces of indentation. That's what it means. Let's see what why we are not getting any data. Maybe it's because uh, expected one arguments but got two. So let's check. We have written JSON and it's the object. Yeah, this seems to be correct to me. um, this seems perfect. JSON is correct, and anyways, I'll check on the JSON and update it in the next tutorial, but for now let's continue with this, that we are formatting and displaying the JSON. Okay, so this is how you can parameterize basically any pipe. The format remains same. You will use the pipe followed by colon followed by the value that you want to pass. That's what basically the standard is. If you see here, number, currency, and decimal and date that we did, all of that will take the same method. Okay, so give it a try. Let me know. I will post it in the comment for the JSON. How do you fix it? I hope that should be clear. All right. Uh, that's all for today. Like I said, today was the last episode on pipes. I've covered everything that you need on pipes in order to learn and master. Um, and next episode onwards, I'll start routing. We'll do deep dive there. We'll do a lot of examples, and I'll try and cover all the aspects of routing. So join me. I hope you're enjoying and learning this series. I'll be more consistent in posting on a daily basis. So join me daily, and we'll grow from there. Thank you so much for joining. See you in the next episode.